All right, let's move on to question number 131. A rather simple question, and therefore with straightforward answer. Identify stakeholder. The process where you not only identify the stakeholders, you also prioritize, because this is what we do. Here it is written as classification, which is basically we use power interest grid or the salience model or the power influence grid or the impact influence grid or the 3D model or the cube, whichever method. There's so many ways to prioritize the stakeholders. All of them are done in the process called identify stakeholders. Remember, in the process identify stakeholders, we not only identify all stakeholders, we also prioritize them. All right, let's move on to question number 132. And the correct answer is actually RAM. Some people think it is OBS, but actually, OBS has something to do with organizational breakdown structure, that which kind of organization or which function will do certain things. But here we are actually listing out, we're talking about plan resource management. So, which are the tools used in the process plan resource management, which map specific resources, not organizations, not whole functions, but specific resources to work packages, and that is RAM, which is responsibility assignment matrix. By the way, if in the question instead of RAM they had written RACI, RACI, that would have also been the answer, because remember, RAM is equal to RACI. Perfect. All right. What if the question said, which is the process, which is the tool which actually links functions and organizations to specific packages of WBS? Then the answer would have been organizational breakdown structure, right? That is just to answer the question that you might have thought that, okay, then in what case do we use OBS? Right, there you go. All right. In case you're looking for a course, an examination readiness course, which is going to get you ready in just under 16 hours to ace PMP exam. Does a course like that exist? Yes, it does. Well, all you have to do is type pmvideo.pm-pulse.com. That's my site for PM videos, and over here you have a few PMP 2021 related videos. The very first one is PMP Dash. PMP Dash for acing PMP 2021. When you come to this particular landing page, you have a video which will give you an introduction to entire PMP Dash. It also contains certain things which are there in PMP Dash. There'll be samples of what's contained inside. You can make an informed decision. The best thing is it gets you ready in just 16 hours. It contains every aspect of what's going to be covered in the PMP exam. Not only that, it has also 180 questions, full examination set guided by me. In case you're looking for a course which will get you ready for PMP exam in a very short period of time, and not only that, it'll help you ace it. Well, this is the course. All right, so now let's continue on to question number 133. And the correct answer is A, identify risks. So what's happening here? Ian is a PMP certified project manager and he wants to build a risk register for his project. At which step of the risk management process does he does that? Well, risk register is an output of the process called identify risk. Yes, risk register is an output of other processes of risk management as well, in the form of document updates. But the first time it becomes an output of a process, it is identify risk, and therefore among the options provided, this is the correct option. All right, let's move on to question number 134. And the correct answer is absolutely B, right? I'm pretty sure you got this right. To have a representative idea of the population, since checking the full population is not feasible. By population, I don't mean actual population of the people. Sometimes it is. Yes, basically, population means checking everything. Right, so if you're producing matchsticks, all the individual matchsticks in all the match boxes is called the population, right? So would you like to check all of them? Right, it's not feasible, right? That's the reason why you need to take a sample from different batches and then do some tests on those samples. And then whatever that you see over there, whatever that you observe, and you figure out, okay, 5% of these are bad. So you'll say, okay, 5% of my entire population will always have a problem. Right. So you do the sampling, do the test on it, and whatever that you get in that test as a result on that sample, you project it onto the rest of the population. Right, because otherwise checking the entire population is, wow, very expensive. It's very time taking. All right, let's move on to question number 135. And the correct answer is B, project charter. See, for projects with adaptive life cycles, all of the processes below are repeated in each iteration of the project, except, so this is an except question. So you will actually look back at cost estimates, you will do the defined scope again, you might have to do WBS dictionary again, but the one thing that will never change in a project, that is project charter.